Yo everyone, welcome to the stream. It is I, your captain, Ren Clomos, Space Wizard Pirate Extraordinaire. Welcome, welcome. You can tell I'm getting very tired of these back-to-back streams, but I'm so excited to keep trying out all these new second job things. So I logged onto MapleStory Classic a bit before the stream to do the job change so that we can just go check out all the cool stuff and job change a bit earlier. I'm thinking of doing, what is it, Bowman or Ranger or whatever? For, yeah, Bowman? Sorry, Ranger for an hour, and then trying out Fire Poison Mage. But depending on how I'm feeling, I think I might test out, one of the thief jobs. Yeah. We're just gonna do that. That's all we're doing today. All right, switch over here. Audio on. All right. So let's put those there. Now this is where it's at. Probably critical shot, Eye of Amazon, and focus. I don't know if power knockback is good. Let's just put one in everything. Oh, power knockback's an activator? Interesting, okay. I don't think I'm gonna put any of these on the bar. Okay. Let's see. I think it's maxed bow mastery. And then bow booster and soul arrow bow. Amazon's Judgment, Final Attack Bow, Arrow Bomb. Are there any actives? Focus, yeah. Focus. And then Final Attack Bow is a toggle. Bow Booster, Soul Arrow. Arrow Bomb. Yeah, I don't know if these are good or not. I'm gonna test them out in Orbis Tower because I think Orbis Tower is a really cool map. I don't know how Final Attack works here. I can't tell if it's better or worse than it originally was. Oh! Interesting. I'm not mad at that, actually. I don't think that's bad. I think I'm gonna put power knockback on Q. Okay, I think this is a bit better than, I feel like this is a bit better than Warriors power knock, Warriors thing. Also, I'm very glad that they brought up, what's it called? They brought back the, I was getting knocked around by monsters so much because the invincibility frames were a bit too low. Apparently, they changed it from 1 second to 1.5 seconds, and it feels a lot better now. Yeah, it feels a lot better than it was before. I also like Bowman gear. I think it looks... I like the way the Bowman gear looks a lot. I feel like it looks a lot better than, feels a lot better than it originally... Yeah. It feels a lot better than the, what's it called? It for sure feels a lot better than whatever the heck was going on, back when I just kept getting knocked off of, platforms and stuff. That's a really good mobbing skill. Yeah, I hope they bring back Monster Book for, Classic World. Yeah, this is Second Job Ranger, which gets Arrow Bomb, and, like, that's the Arrow Bomb and, like, Final Attack, and that's the only things here. And honestly, I'm not too mad about that. This looks pretty good, actually. I'm not mad about any of this. Okay, that's Hunter, so now it's Ranger. Let's see. Wind Step looks... I think I want one in everything, at least. I think Wind Step is... Yeah, Wind Step is the movement skill. Apparently, they brought down the movement skills cooldowns from 5 to 1. So the movement skill cooldowns are a lot faster on... They're a lot faster on... Like... Yeah, they're a lot faster on Bowmen and Warriors, but I think... What's it called? I think Thieves have 0 cooldown on their flash jump now. Let's see. So Mortal Blow. Let's put 5 in everything, and then yeah, 5 in everything seems good. I want to try it out. I don't know what you would use for damage. Silverhawk Aeon. You need a lot of summoning rocks. Buff? Okay, so we have Mortal Blow. Oh! This is just allow your close range. Yeah, max Mortal Blow. So now you can basically hit most of the time in close range. And then we have Strafe, which I think is your single target. Arrow Rain, which is an AoE, and Inferno, which is an AoE. I'll put Puppet up here. And we'll just try everything out. The damage seems pretty decent. Arrow Bomb is about 100. This is about... Let's put 5 more into Arrow Rain. So here's Strafe. Oh, that's pretty good. And then we have Inferno, which is fire damage. Interesting. Okay. Let's summon the Silver Hawk. Okay, final attack is really weird here. I don't know if it's still... I think it might be okay with bossing, but I think for mobbing, it's worse. Yeah, let's try... Yeah, Strafe looks like good bossing. Oh, this is really cool. Okay, and then we have Inferno, which is decent for mobbing. It does fire damage, I think. My class is Bowman right now. Yeah, it's Ranger, I think? Yeah, Ranger. Does this do fire damage? Fire... It deals fire damage, yeah. Elemental systems used to be pretty crazy. Let's try Puppet. Huh. Strafe. Yeah, so it looks like you... Let's check out Arrow Rain. I think this used to have a, This used to have a cooldown. How much? 6 arrows, 4 enemies 2 times. I wish they brought it back up to 6 enemies. I think 4 enemies is a bit too low. Maybe bring it up to 5. Yeah, you can have some pretty safe sniping spots here. Yeah, so it's 3 lines of about 100 at 10. Inferno is about oh, it burns too. How much damage does that do? 1 line, but also fire damage and burn. How many enemies? So Strafe is 1 enemy, Inferno is 4 enemies, and Arrow Rain is 4 enemies. So it looks like you swap off between Inferno and Arrow Rain depending on if your enemy is weak to fire or not. Which I don't think is a bad choice. Yeah, I'm just climbing up the tower for fun. The range on Arrow Rain looks a bit weird. So it looks like when you use an attack at close range, it can auto-activate Mortal Blow instead. Oh, yeah. So these Fire Sentinels would take less damage from Inferno, I think. Because these guys take a decent amount from Inferno. You want to see the world map of Classic? Yeah, let me pull it up real quick. So you can only see the area you're in. Like, I can't zoom out and go to Victoria Island. But here is what it looks like right now. This is the Orbis map. That's what it looks like. I think I'm gonna mess around in Cloud Park. Yeah, and then these look like it does a lot of damage. Yeah, high-end attacks. Not bad. Is this a hidden... Oh, you can do quests here. Level 30 for magic ingredients? What level are these guys? You do it in the air. No, you cannot. They're level 30. Oh, you can do Orbis at 30? Yeah, against Fire Sentinels, this does like 1,000, but Arrow Rain does like 2,000. I get why people like Arrow Rain so much. Apparently it had a 5-second cooldown, but they reverted that change back to how it is now. Yeah, no problem. But I think, yeah, Strafe is definitely best for single target. I wouldn't know what leveling priority here would be. I definitely want to try this out in... I really wish Classic World would go live. Yeah, these do way more damage to the Sentinels than Arrow Rain. I mean, Inferno does more damage to these Ice Sentinels than the Fire Sentinels. So I get why farming would be good here. Whoops, let me, Hawk! If you want to grind with Hawk, you're going to have to... I think if you grind with... I don't know what the meta was, but it looks like if you want to grind, you don't use your summons or puppets. You use those only for bossing to conserve the amount of summoning rocks you need. Okay, not bad. Oh my gosh, I can't jump up this darn tower. Oh my goodness. How did I do this before? I guess it was just because I was on a magician. I wonder how crossbowmen... what their mobbing is like. I don't really want to spend more time to test it out. Yeah, I don't want to spend more time to test it out, so, we're just gonna live like this. A forward roll, I wonder what they're going to do for new boss designs. Yeah, new boss design for MapleStory Classic will be really interesting because I think it's been noted by the community that some of these changes make for a better, what's it called? Make for things that are more similar to modern MapleStory boss design, which is like being able to dodge telegraphed mechanics, right? It'll probably be a lot slower than what modern has right now. Yeah, but they're probably gonna do telegraphed mechanics that you can dodge. That's why everyone has quick movement skills. Like, so that everyone does have, like, does have an option to, like, be able to go faster. And, like, quickly reposition even a short distance, right? Because warriors get rush, magicians had teleport, and now both thieves have flash jump. Yeah, mortal blow for so that you don't have to keep your distance is pretty nice. I just love all this old textures and art stuff for MapleStory. It's not it's not to say that modern MapleStory looks bad. It's that classic Maple has this charm to it, you know? I really hope Classic World succeeds. Because, if it doesn't succeed, it'll be shut down and it'll be really sad. Yeah, it'll be really sad because people have been wanting Classic World for a while. That's why they have those servers that, that definitely don't exist to some people. Because reasonably, you can't have them exist without being on a big copyright issue. Okay, I have to go in a different direction. Are there any springs in this map yet? Because I don't have the movement to be able to make it over there. How do you get up there? Huh? Am I tripping? Oh, there was a ladder on that side. I didn't even see it. Yeah, this is the second pass to MapleStory Classic. Thoughts on third jobs? Have I tried all the classes? Okay, so for third job, I have not tried all the classes. I think their ideas are interesting. Dragon Knight did not feel that great to me while playing, so far I've tried out Dragon Knight, Ice Lightning Mage. I'm playing Ranger right now, and I'm planning on trying out Fire Poison Mage, and then job switching back to Dragon Knight for the final photo. Yeah, I didn't like how Dragon Knight felt because I was still getting knocked around by a bunch of enemies. I get that you're not supposed to, like, have the, enemies are just supposed to hurt when you run into them now, right? Like, you're generally supposed to take a lot of damage. Which is, like, a whole deal. But it felt like I was taking damage too often as a Dragon Knight. I felt like I was taking damage too often, and it kind of took me out of third job there. I think the animations are really cool though. I do love the old school style, like, the old school style art direction, I guess you could say. Classic MapleStory art direction is one of my favorites. Everything just looks nice. Because, like, it doesn't feel like everything is, it doesn't feel like everything's smoothed out. Yeah, like, the UI being clean is a good example. It feels very, I don't know. I haven't had a close look at the new MapleStory UI in Modern, and by new, I mean it probably came out like a year or two ago. I haven't had a good look at it, but I don't like the way it looks. I feel like it's too smooth. Like, everything in modern MapleStory is, like, translucent and smooth. And I don't know how to feel about that. Like, yeah, everything here is still smooth, but it feels crisper. Like, all the models feel crisp. It's like comparing old 2000s, like, fan art to, like, modern fan art. It's not that either are bad, it's just that the old one does have, like, this charm that's different from what it is now. Yeah, I tried Ice Lightning Mage. I can see why people liked grinding on Ice Lightning Mage. Some of that stuff is, like, Ice Strike is so nice to use. It felt so good to use Ice Strike. You know? Yeah, Ice Strike was really cool. Elemental Composition was a really cool spell. I don't know which one you're supposed to use more, but, what can you do, right? Yeah. I think Thunder Spear, Elemental Composition, Ice Strike, they're all really cool skills for third job Ice Lightning. And if I was going to stick with my original plan of playing an Ice Lightning Mage in Classic MapleStory, I might have chosen it. I definitely want to try out Fire Poison, though, before I make a decision. Because this Bowman is feeling pretty fun. Funky, fun, and fresh, you know? Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun just messing around with Bowman. Like, Arrow Rain feels nice, Inferno feels nice, Strafe is really nice. Yeah. Like, this is cool. I think I might try out a Thief. I don't know if I want to try... You know what? I want to try out Assassin. Because I really liked the, what's it called? Oh, wow. Yeah, I want to try out... I want to try out Assassin because I always liked MapleStory Red's like Meso explosion. I think just having a bunch of Mesos like fall onto the ground and then you blowing them up is really cool. I'm not really a fan of how Meso explosion looks now in Modern. I don't think it's too much of an issue, like in general. You know, yeah, it's not too much of an issue in general that Meso explosion looks the way it does, because everything is very much bind and burst meta, right? Isn't that how you're supposed to play now? You go on rotation and then you bind and then you burst. It's like you have like a minute and 30 of dodging mechanics, and then you look for a good place to bind, and then your entire party bursts. I think it's similar to 14, where they have 2-minute rotation. They're trying to get rid of that, I think. Yeah, they're trying to get rid of 2-minute rotation in Final Fantasy 14. Which I think is a good idea. Because in Final Fantasy 14, everyone, like, the rotation is 2 minutes because everyone's buff lines up for 2 minutes, you know? Yeah, everyone's buff lines up for 2 minutes on, what is it? Everyone's buff lines up every 2 minutes on Final Fantasy 14. Here, it's the same thing. Everyone's strongest, like, self-buffs apply. Because in Final Fantasy 14, it's all raid buffs, so, like, you have your highest uptime if everyone drops at the same time. But in MapleStory, like, modern Maple, I don't know if they are keeping 2-minute or not. Yeah, I don't know if they're keeping 2-minute. I remember there used to be 3-minute and 2-minute, but I think everything's 2-minute now, so that everyone can have an equal chance in bosses. Say what you will, but I mean, that's a game design choice. Yeah, so everyone has a 2-minute in modern Maple. So Meso Explosion, like, I'm pretty sure Meso Explosion automatically... What the? Yeah, this is Classic World. MapleStory Classic World. Yeah, so the way Meso Explosion works in Modern, I'm pretty sure it, like, automatically throws the coins from the ground onto, it automatically throws the coins on the ground onto your enemy, and then there's a toggle that changes, if your Mesos do bossing damage or mobbing damage. I played Red Meso Explosion, where attacks dropped Mesos onto the ground, and you can push them with, like, Coin Rush, and then you could use Maple Explosion to do a big boom. I don't know what it looks like in Classic World, so I want to try it out. Pre-Big Bang map with after Big Bang rules? I mean, I can't really call it that. I mean, I'm glad that there are balance changes, because I think pure Classic would definitely be an issue for people, even if they say it won't be. Because, like, the gaming landscape has changed. Like, there's no HP washing, which I'm glad about, because that gives... I'm pretty sure HP washing gave, like, an unfair advantage to people who, yeah, I feel like it gave an unfair advantage to people who like, had NX to AP reset. And they were definitely more about the, I think it's called Classic World because, one, it's an old version of MapleStory. They aren't gonna call it old MapleStory. Call it Classic, it's more appealing in marketing. You can't call it, like pre-Big Bang, that's too long for SEO. Like, Classic World is marketing, but I feel like they aren't going for, like, a purely classic, like, 1-to-1 ratio. If you want that, go play on a private server or something, you know, right? Reborn? I mean, look at Reboot. They changed it to, what, Heroic? Yeah, I mean, but people don't want MapleStory Reborn. People want Classic, so this is what they marketed to, you know? People want Classic World, so they sell Classic World. Oh, I went the wrong way. Yeah, people want Classic World, so they sold Classic World as this game mode. And to be fair, I think instead of, wait, how do you get to the other... How do you get here? Garden of Color 3? Is it a hidden map? Yeah, I feel like they're going for more of a... It's more of a... How do I explain it? It's less of, this is MapleStory as it was back then, and more of, this is the experience of MapleStory like it was back then. Like, it's a Classic World, it's a classic feel, but it's not 1-to-1 classic. You know? I think that's the best way I can explain it. Like, I'm not entirely defending, Nexon, because Nexon has a lot of problems. But I think this isn't one of them. Maybe they're going in an incorrect direction for the server, balance-wise. I wouldn't know. I'm not the one working here. I don't know what, like, their main, I don't know what their main objectives were for, I don't know what their main objectives were for Classic World. Because, like, the classic design is still all here. Everyone is still... I think everyone has the same stuff. It's just to get rid of, like, a couple of unfair advantages. Like, they reworked things that just felt bad to play. Like, yeah, you're gonna have trouble mobbing because you have to rush max HP and max MP because they give you stats on leveling up, and that's not, like, great. Because what do you mean you have to, like, gimp yourself to do the to, like, actually get good stats later? Like, that isn't fun. So they changed it to, like, a percent-based increase, and I think that's better than what they used to have, you know? Classic map with new character balance? Yeah, but it's still classic, right? It's not... I wouldn't call it new character balance because they're balancing the classic stuff. They're not, like... This isn't like Big Bang or Red where they, like, reworked the jobs or whatever. It's, like, tweaks to make Classic World feel a bit better, but still feel classic, you know? Like, everyone has a movement skill. Make a priest and get it to level 83, no need to get it higher? Why is that? I don't understand why you would stop there. Is this like a complaint about old Classic or Classic World? Oh yeah, no, Holy Symbol doesn't give max HP, max EXP anymore. I mean, yeah, it doesn't increase your EXP anymore. I think it's like self-revive now, because they removed priest muling. Wow, these things are a lot harder to hit. Yeah, Holy Symbol doesn't give an EXP boost anymore for your party. It's like a purely self-buff. If you get knocked out, you auto-revive. I definitely think Priest suffered the most from the rebalance. Like, yeah, I understand why they got rid of it, because... Like... Yeah, Priest... They didn't want to bring back the EXP boosting because you don't want a job to be just there because it's mandatory to have one, right? It's similar to why they rebalanced everything into 2 minute, because it's about game balance, right? You don't want to be forced to have like the same characters the entire time. Like, oh, you have to have a priest whenever you're grinding, period, because you need Holy Symbol, right? Like, they didn't get rid of Holy Symbol in MapleStory Modern. Yeah, I think the 2 minute thing's probably like really good actually as an option. Yeah, but like in Modern MapleStory, they didn't get rid of Holy Symbol. They just gave everyone Holy Symbol with decent Holy Symbol. And like decent Sharp Eyes, decent Speed Infusion. Like they gave you all the decent skills so that you're not like absolutely forced to have those jobs in your party. Same thing with like those new potions or whatever. It's like the Wild Hunter potion or something. I forget. Like the potion that gives you all the stats from that one Wild Hunter party buff. Yeah. I think that's what they did. So, like, but I'm pretty sure that's why they got rid of Kishin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why they got rid of Kishin on Kana. I think they changed it. Did they change it? I need to look this up. Kishin. Did they get rid of Kishin? Does this skill still exist? This is Hana. I need to look this up. Hana level 4? Yeah, they got rid of Kishin. Because, the thing about Kishin is that The thing about Kishin is that it would buff spawn rate for monsters in, yeah, it would buff spawn rate for monsters in a map, and Kana was the only one who would use it. So you would always want a Kana Mule if you were farming mesas. But now, they got rid of Kishin because they don't want people to have Kishin stuff. To be fair, I think they're still trying to fix it with, like, the frenzy totems or whatever. They caused an issue, and they haven't really fixed it yet. You'd probably just skip over to Classic World. I don't know why my chats aren't showing up on the stream, but whatever. You play on Royals, you'll probably just skip Classic World. Yeah, I mean, that's on you. You're probably not the audience for it then. Because, like, if people already play on private servers, then they're not going to play on Classic no matter what you do. You know? Because those people already like those Classic servers, they enfranchise themselves on those, like, private servers. No way would they, like, set aside the time to go play Classic. Because they already have stuff. They like the one-to-one. They're not gonna change it for anything. You know? But that's not the reason people are playing Classic World. Because the people playing Classic World are the people who don't want to go on a private server. Because they like the official stuff. Like, yeah, people enjoy official servers more than private servers just because they don't like doing those kinds of things, you know? I mean, it's different for, like, a game that doesn't exist anymore, right? Stuff like Toontown, right? That game doesn't exist anymore. Private server exists because you can't play the game anymore. The thing about MapleStory Classic is, like, it's half and half, because you can't play Classic anymore, right? But, like, if you wanted, yeah, you can't play Classic anymore, but there's Classic World, look. All the cool stuff is, like, linked to your, like, real MapleStory account. And, like, there's an official way to play it, and it's, like, easy to install, because it's on a launcher, or it's on Steam or something, you know? Like, that's the reason people play official servers. Yeah, you definitely need to use Strafe if you want to farm here. Strafe or Inferno? It's probably Arrow Rain, actually, yeah. That's just, like, the vibe I'm getting, you know? Alright, I think it's been long enough. Let me head back to Elnath and try out, some... Yeah, I'm gonna try out Assassin. Why not? Yeah, I know... I like the changes that they're making to, I like the changes that they're making to Classic because they're trying to make it last a long time. That's why they're, like, committed to adding new content, like the Forgotten Hollow area. But also things like citizenship, because people are going to play Classic. Like, having a low-stakes new thing that's fun to do, that you can grind out for over a long time, like parallel progression, is a good idea if you want to keep a long-term player base for something like MapleStory, right? They're taking a similar route to, old-school RuneScape, where you start with a more classic experience, and then over time and community feedback, you add more stuff. To each its own. What is the max level on this version? I'm not entirely sure. I haven't hit the cap yet because I don't think there's enough time for anyone to hit the cap. Okay, let's see. I want to try Thief. Chief Bandit, I think, is what it is. Yes, this is the one with Meso stuff. Okay, so we got... Oh, +1 earrings? Luck cape, luck... Okay, what do I need for these weapons? 65 dex. And there's 60 dex to wear everything else. Any of these give extra dex? Okay, let's put in... Let's get to 60 dex first, and then we'll see how much stat I need. Dex, let's go 55. Let's get luck to like 200. And on all the Chief Bandit gear. Need 2 more dex. And then max luck. Oh, this looks cool. Is it 100 now? I mean, they auto get you to 100. So I assume you can level up past it. Let's undo the sound effects. It's just that the level up room is loud. Okay. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Dark Sight. Double Stab, Lucky 7, Disorder. Nimble Body, Keen Eyes. You don't need Keen Eyes if you're going for Bandit. I mean, or Assassin, I think. Okay. You don't need Keen Eyes. Probably want Dark Sight. Maxed out Dark Sight, I'll just put that here. I guess it's just like Disorder and like Double Stab. How does Disorder work? Hi! Welcome on the Twitch! I don't know why my YouTube chat's not showing up. Okay, what do we got? We have Dagger Mastery, Nimble Recovery, Dagger Booster, Haste, Steal, and Savage Blow. Nimble Recovery. Recover HP while a certain chance while evading. Cannot recover within 30 seconds after a recovery. I don't think that's very good. I think you want Max Dagger Mastery, Max Dagger Booster, Max Haste, Steal. Steal, Savage Blow, Nimble Recovery doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, you recover HP and MP when evading. There's like a chance it happens. So it doesn't really matter that much. Is Haste a party buff? It is. Then you have Steal and Savage Blow. For now, I will also try and get max flash jump. So I need 5 on Assaulter. And I'm maxing flash jump because... Oh, is it not double jump anymore? Oh, heck yeah. So there's steal, there's sudden assault. Oh, flash jump feels really good. Yeah, flash jump feels really good in, yeah, flash jump feels really good here. I did not expect it to feel so nice. Oh, wow. Okay. So I gotta wait till 9:25-ish to, Is this a toggle? Yeah, this is a toggle. Not bad. Oh yeah, that feels pretty nice. You go really fast though. It looks like steals your mobbing ability here. And you get a buff for having steal. Okay. I'm not mad at this. Did they update flash jump? Yeah, flash jump doesn't have a cooldown anymore. They updated all the movement skills. So all the movement skills that had cooldowns like rush, and then the front flip and back flip from the bowman are 1 second cooldowns. And now flash jump has 0 seconds of cooldown. It looks like people did not like how it felt. I think Arrow Rain, it's either Arrow Rain or Arrow Eruption used to have a cooldown, and now they don't do that anymore. Yeah, I think the balance changes for most classes are good, except Priest. Like without Holy Symbol, they just like don't have anything going for them, so they need a way to make Priests like still... Wow, I cannot jump up these with haste. Yeah, so they need a way to make Priests comparable to Ice, Lightning, and Fire, Poison, because it's, because it doesn't have the utility going for it that its damage is lacking and can't make up for its downsides. Did they update it so you can use a Assaulter? They might have. Let me move this stuff to a different row and test out some more skills. Assaulter? It looks like you can do it in the air. Yeah, you just need a target to be able to land it. Yeah, I'm not good at Assaulter angles because I don't really play Thieves ever on MapleStory. I think the only thief I've only built Thief Mules. Yeah, you can Assaulter in the air now. Okay, I need to get rid of haste. Yeah, you can Assaulter in the air now. Cool. Oh, yeah. There's Flash Jump into Assaulter. Yeah. The thing with Assaulter is that you need a target to hit it with. Yeah, this, I can get why people really liked this. Bandit was your main, so it makes you happy? Yeah, I can get why everyone really liked it. Okay. Let's get everything up a bit. Chakra. While using Dark Sight below a certain HP, slowly restores HP, recover cancels. Okay, so this is a level, this is a recovery skill. And there's Meso Guard, which is a toggle, I think? Okay, this is a toggle, and then you have Band of Thieves, which I think is your, I think Band of Thieves is the, is your mobbing skill. There it is. So mobbing skill, and I assume Assaulter is your bossing / movement skill. Oh, does Band of Thieves work like you hit one? Is this, oh, it's because you can hit up to 4 enemies. Ah, you can hit up to 4 enemies with mobbing skills. So Band of Thieves is, it's 4 monsters hit, it's just your thieves do the other 3. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, that's really cool. I really like OG. I really like the old skill ideas. It felt very, I don't know, it just had a charm to it. Oh, that's nice. Okay, and then we have Pickpocket and Meso Explosion. I'm gonna max these out for fun. And then probably, let's put one in Meso Guard. So this is what it looks like. Pickpocket, is Pickpocket a toggle? Oh, it's all toggles. But this one here, Pickpocket here. And then Meso Explosion here. So what happens if I press this? Nothing. Explode up to 15 mesos? I need to go hit something. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go up Orbis. Where is it? I can't use it on this map. Okay. I wonder if I can use it with steel. Apparently not. I'm too strong. Oh! Do I need a minimum amount of mesos for this to work? Am I reading this correctly? I'm just trying to use Meso Explosion. Oh, you just need a monster in Meso range. Okay, that makes sense. you need a monster within the range of a Meso on the ground for you to activate Meso Explosion. This is pretty cool. I think Oh, that feels good. Yeah, I think I might make a Chief Bandit. I might make a Chief Bandit for, not as a main, but it seems fun. I don't know if I'll like, if I'll like whatever the other one's called, Hermit? What's the range on Band of Thieves like? It's, Assaulter movement feels so nice. This feels just really good, movement-wise. This feels like, I know it's not modern MapleStory movement, but it feels like modern Maple movement. You're just flipping everywhere with this. Like, whoa! It's so cool. It's so cool. Yeah, I have no clue. Yeah. They have Flash Jump and Assaulter. It's really nice. Oh, that feels so good. Okay, I get why people play these. Like, look at that! What in the world? Oh, that feels really good. That feels so good. Oh my gosh. That dopamine hit. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I get it, I get it, I get it now. Like, look at that! You're just backflipping everywhere! Zero cooldown Flash Jump plus Assaulter really did bring... This definitely feels like... This definitely feels really good. Wowee. I'm impressed! Yeah. I never played Classic, so I'm just like, oh, most jobs are pretty slow. Like, I know, like, I was trying out Teleport on mages. Yeah, I was trying out mage teleports, and it's like, wow, these are kind of low range. Yeah, I'm just like, these are kind of low range. And now I'm flying around like it's modern MapleStory. Like, this is the movement I remember back in, like, MapleStory Red. Like, this was, like, post-Big Bang movement. But it's pre-Big Bang. It's so good. Yeah. Thank you for swinging by. I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, I get why people like Chief Bandit so much. Okay, I'm gonna head back to the demon thingies. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the Demon Garden. to try out... I think I want to try out mobbing with, what is it? Yeah, I want to try out mobbing with whatever the heck. Yeah, I want to try mobbing with Meso Explosion. Because I think those things are small. I think they're strong enough that I can explode them pretty easily. Oh, that feels so good. Yeah, this feels like 2012, 2013 MapleStory movement. Yeah, I don't know if Osiria is going to make it to like the actual release anytime soon, or if this is just so you can try out Third Job. I cannot wait for Classic World live servers to drop. Oh my gosh. That feels really good. Oh my gosh. I get why people like flash jump. This was the movement skill. Yeah, this was like the movement skill of MapleStory Classic. Okay, yeah, I get it now. I understand. This is like the coolest thing ever. I can get why people play Chief Bandit. I wonder how those bandits felt when Chief Bandit dropped and they got this? Like, what do you mean you got flash jump? Yeah, like, what do you mean you got flash jump and assaulter? Like, what in the world? Huh? How did you manage that? Like, whoa. It's like, I get it now. I understand. Oh my gosh, this is just too good. I can see that Meso Guard would make you really poor though, if you're not safe. Yeah, if you're not careful, Meso Guard could definitely just like drain your bank account. Okay, let's try this. Wow! Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. I can see how mobbing would go. I definitely don't have enough levels in this for it to be good, though. Oh, that feels so nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, heck yeah. That's just like 15 lines. Oh, that's peeking the mic. That's really loud. That is really loud. Oh my gosh. But it feels so good. Oh, that feels so nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, here it is. Oh, Chief Bandit. That's so cool. What level is 4th job? Is it 100? I think 4th job is 100, right? Yeah, I think 4th job is 100. Oh, is it 120? I didn't realize that. I'm so used to modern Maple 6100. I don't think I've ever played back when it was not that. Yeah. Air Assaulter just got patched right before the stream. And I was so excited for it. Well, I wasn't excited for it. I'm like, oh, people are complaining about that? I don't get why. And then someone told me to try it. And oh my gosh, that hits like crazy. Classic is 30, 70, 120. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, what is that? So instead of, you have, it's from level 10 to 30, so 20 levels, and then 30 to 70, which is 40 levels. And then 70 to 120, what is that? 50 levels? 20, 30, 50? Yeah, that's not bad. I wonder if they'll do 4th job or not. Yeah, and then they changed it to 30, 60, 100. 30, 60, 100, that's, like from 10 to 30, that's 20 levels, and then 30 to 100 is 40, so, yeah. A lot less time commitment. Yeah, a lot less time commitment in Modern, but, I can get why. I kind of dislike how, like, first through fourth job is kind of just, like, a tutorial, and, like, your kit unlocks at, like, fifth job now. Well, technically your kit unlocks in fourth job, but, you know. It's just, like, I liked back when I first played how all the different jobs actually felt important. But now you kind of just, like, the new jobs, you don't even play through, like, first job anymore. You, like, do a story quest for, like, an hour, and that gets you, like, second job immediately. Trying to figure out a Crusader build. Is that, what hero is now? Or is that white? A paladin, page, white knight? Crusader is third job hero. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think I'm playing hero on classic because I main hero on, well, I main hero on modern when I used to play modern. Yeah, when I used to play modern, I mained hero. So I wasn't really interested in doing a warrior in classic. I definitely feel like I wasn't really enjoying spearmen. But that might just be because of the invincibility frame issues. Yeah, same reason you decided to play Priest? That makes sense. Too bad Priest is gutted on Classic World. It's just... it's like all downhill. Yeah, I hope that they change it for, the full release. Because, like, it might just be a numbers tuning thing. Like, maybe they need more party buffs to make up for the fact that, that they just don't give EXP anymore. Like, that was the main draw of Priests. Besides, undead fighting, I think. Healing off undead is interesting. I mean, damaging undead with heal is interesting. Chief Bandit and Ice Lightnings are fallback in case you hate Crusader or Ranger. Honestly, that's fair. I will say, this Chief Bandit movement is really fun. It feels a lot more skillful than just double flash jump. Like, because you have to aim your assaulter so that it actually hits the correct thing. Like, you can't just blindly flash jump into assaulter. It's still really good, though. Yeah, this apparent classic assaulter is really nice, huh? It's such a cool animation, too. It's just, everything about Chief Bandit's really cool. Like, that animation with, like, the split maple leaf. Peak. It's peak. Yeah, that's really good. I get why people like this so much. The vibe here is just immaculate, you know? I can see Ice Lightning too. Second job Ice Lightning was really good. Ice Strike was amazing, And Thunder Spear looked really cool. I'm excited to yeah, Thunder Spear. Was it not good before? Yeah, because like it's a decent option for lightning now, I think, right? I forget, it can only hit 2 enemies, single target slow AF casting. Yeah, now it's, I think it's around the same as elemental composition speed-wise now. Yeah, it's like the same speed as elemental composition, but it hits 2 and it hits 2 lines, I think. So it's like decent at mobbing and decent at bossing. It's good for, it looks like it's good for if your target's weak to lightning. Yeah, so basically Ice Lightning has like 2 mobbing skills and like a bossing skill. Like, because elemental composition is still single target, I think. Yeah, elemental composition is still single target. It's still single target, but it does like increase damage against people, against enemies that like have double weakness to ice and lightning. So I guess it gives you more farming options, right? Yeah, it gives you access to more farming options now because you can do lightning damage. Yeah, Meso Explosion's cool. I think I liked the old Meso Explosion. Not the old Meso Explosion, like the MapleStory Red Meso Explosion. But that's because I had a lot of fun playing Chief Bandit on MapleStory Red. And that's just a me nostalgia thing. This is still really cool. I wonder how much I'm just, like, burning through my mesos here. Yeah, so it looks like, instead of just focusing on, like, enemies that are weak to ice, like, you can't farm maps with enemies weak to ice, on Ice Lightning back in the day, apparently, because single-target Thunder Spear just wasn't good. Now, Thunder Spear is technically a multi-target. It's not as good as a regular mobbing skill, but you can probably find somewhere with, like, a good sniping spot and actually farm, like, lightning enemies. Maybe for drops. Like, it's probably better to farm, like, ice-weak enemies, but now you can farm lightning-weak enemies. I think that's just, like, a good change overall, you know? Okay, Now, you know what, I'm gonna head down the, I'm going to head down the tower, Orbis Tower again. Because I want to job change to Fire Poison, and I think that'll be it for the stream. I'm going to try out Fire Poison, and then I'm going to end stream. So we're going to have like a 2.5 hour stream, basically. Yeah, just overall, this is... I get why people... I wonder if hermits were popular. Because I remember there was a time when Nightlord was like one of the really popular classes in modern MapleStory. Whoops, I did that wrong. Hermits would go to in classic because of Flash Jump and Shadow Partner. Oh! That's why, Shadow Partner, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, Shadow Partner is the premier cool, edgy class thing. Yeah, these had such iconic things. Shadow Partner and Assaulter are really cool. Let's flash jump? Yeah, that classic MapleStory flavor on display here. Okay, got another 20 minutes before I can job change again. Let's see. Chief Bandits didn't always have flash jump, so Assaulter was the mobility skill. That makes sense. Did they add flash jump to Chief Bandit back in pre-Big Bang, or was that a post-Big Bang thing? A post-Big Bang thing? Yeah, I can get why people don't want flash jump on Chief Bandits. Because flash jump was like the hermit mobility and then you had Assaulter. But now you have both. So you're just... This feels so nice. Flash jump into Assaulter is like absolutely amazing. Yeah, flash jump, air assaulter. Like, whoa. Whoa, dude. Like, look at that. That's so disgustingly cool. Yeah, yeah, every job has a non-target mobility skill now. I'm glad that they do. I think they aren't that amazing for traversing. I think they're doing it for future boss design. For like more telegraphed attacks and less slam into stuff, so you have like actually good movement. But I think modern design is really nice. Besides the like telegraphed one-shots, I guess. Some things just get really convoluted. Like, I remember trying to do Lucid, and I just had no clue what was going on. I still have no clue what's going on. Yeah, Ranger and Sniper needed what they got. Yeah, front flick, back flip. It doesn't move you very far. It moves you around the same distance as an Assaulter, like that. Actually, like half the distance. But it's nice to have just like a quick movement ability. I think Warriors definitely needed Rush. I'm glad that they have Rush. Yeah, current style boss mechanics, yeah. That's what I was thinking, because current style bosses are still pretty good. Like, I think that's one of the strengths of modern Maple. Bossing is really fun. How does Rush work? You press a button, and it does an attack that pushes you and enemies forward like a short distance. It's good for grouping enemies, and is okay for movement. I remember back when Warriors didn't have Rush. Well, I remember back when Hero had Rush and no up jump. No up jump, no down jump. All you had was Warrior Leap, Flash Jump. Well, you had Warrior Leap, Flash Jump, and Rush, and that was all your movement. And in Modern Maple, that was a bit low. Yeah, you don't need a target to use it. I think Assaulter, yeah. Yeah, has a small cooldown and it's not 4th job anymore. I think that's fine. They probably want either like second or third job mobbing. I mean, third job bossing, I think. With like, I think that's the goal, yeah. Third job bossing, second or third job bossing with, with all of this, like with everyone having a movement skill, non-targeted movement skill, it makes sense. And I'm glad that warriors and bowmen, their movement skills are like, I'm glad that their movement skills are they're so limited, because bowmen and warriors, their movement skills are on a 1-second cooldown. Like Chief Bandits, Flash Jump doesn't have a cooldown. Yeah, no Flash Jump cooldown, which is really good, I think. Like, yeah, everyone has a bit of movement, but Thieves still have no cooldown because they are like the premier mobility jobs. Does Archer Jump go further than Flash Jump? No. For one, Archer, I only tried the Ranger one, not Hunter Ranger, the one with the bow, not the crossbow. It was a forward jump. You can't use it in the air. It's like a grounded forward flip. So it's kind of like Rush. I think it goes a bit further than Rush, but it doesn't do damage. It's because Bowmen and Warriors were more or less really immobile, from what I can tell. Yeah, they're really immobile in Classic World, but everyone has a movement skill now? Kind of like Blastback. I think so, yeah. Yeah, so everyone has a movement skill now in Classic MapleStory, which I think is like a good choice if they're bringing in like modern telegraphed attacks for like new boss design. Because then like you can move out of the way, but also the like quick movement adjustments. Like Thieves, they're never getting hit by those if you know what you're looking out for. Warriors and bowmen have like a way to like self-correct, and magicians have teleport, and that's teleport. You're going to teleport everywhere. Like 0 cooldown movement. You have to stay standing for it, but like you can flicker across the battlefield really quickly. Yeah. Yes, I agree with that. I'm glad everyone has a unique mobility move instead of just Flash Jump. Modern Maple kind of just relies on Flash Jump. Like even magicians have either a Flash Jump, like I think Explorer magicians have like an up jump. And I just found that so strange. Oh, wait, how do I enter photo mode? I want to do that. Let's do photo mode, photo mode. Where's photo mode? Picture mode. Put that on print screen. Come on. Can't do that. Put that on F12. Yeah, like, I think having limited mobility options on everyone is good. And I love having, like, magicians having grounded teleportation with no cooldown, really good. Flash Jump, no cooldown, amazing. Warriors having Rush, I think is perfect, like, job design-wise. I think it's great. I think mobility... Because, like, having to walk I think walking everywhere was just faster and more economical than using Rush to get everywhere in, like, Maple World. From what I could tell, walking and attacking was better than Rush. Like, overall, I think. If you couldn't tell, I'm leaning back from the mic now. Hopefully my audio isn't, like, fading in and out of consciousness again. But Flash Jump was, like, really... I remember... I don't... Warrior... Flash Jump was just really good. Flash Jump was good. I really liked Flash Jump. I understand that modern MapleStory is a lot more travel everywhere around the map, press a button, explode, like, half your screen. So Flash Jump and, like, really high mobility moves is important. But now that I'm playing Classic, I understand that classes used to have less homogeny, and there was more stuff to do, you know? Like, you could slow down the vibes, and it would change up how you would experience, stuff. Yeah, I really liked most of these changes to Fort's job, except maybe I think mobbing needs a bit of work. I just reached back into my chair. Apparently there's a part that I never freaking cleaned? Oh, it's just full of dust. Okay, yeah. Note to self. Dust my freaking office chair. Yeah, I want to try out Fire Poison Mage. See if I like it or not. I think Magic Claw, Magic Bolt, probably cool options to try for, yeah, probably cool options to try, because I didn't use them when I was testing out Ice Lightning. So I want to try them out when I get the job change. And then I'll probably just, like, have a short MapleStory stream tomorrow. Test, maybe head around Sleepywood and stuff. I don't know if I can head around Sleepywood. Yeah, it's just, wait, what is this? What is this? Inkwell's here, huh? What is this? Whoa, huh? What channel is he on? Is he on channel 1? I need to go to channel 1. Nope, this is a channel 3 thing. What's going on here? Where's Inkwell? Why did he just like transform everyone, huh? Oh my gosh. This is interesting. Okay. I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break. And I'll be back to test out Fire Poison Mage once I can get the job change. I'll see you in a bit. Wait, let me change the game options real quick. Let's mute everything except the BGM. Okay, now we're going to break. See you in like 5 minutes. Maybe 7. I'm back. Okay. Let's see if I've waited long enough to do the Fire Poison Mage. Yes! I want to be Fire Poison. Let's test this out. First up, let's get the game options back. Let's bring back the sound effects. Where is it? Pull off everything. Are the new earrings better? No, they're around the same. Next up, we have Blue Gaia Cape. Which one's better? This one doesn't have minus int. I'll take that. Is staff or wand better? Let's do staff. So I need 60 luck. Right? 60 luck. To hit everything. Let's just go with the better gear. Okay, time to sort. $60 luck, and then top. 60 luck gives int. Is this an overall? Yeah, it's an overall. And then shoes. 2 luck. Gloves. Okay, let's get to 60 luck. And then... yeah, 60 luck. Let's do 55 luck. 60 luck. So we put on... oh, and then I need like 200 int. Just go for the gear with better rolls. Is wand or staff better? I don't think it matters. Weapon attack and magic attack 76, 102, 6 crit damage. Oh, the crit damage, that's why. Okay, so this looks like everything is good. What about the capes? That's better. Wands cast faster but slash snow or do more damage. I thought that these didn't really change much. Like the less damage, I mean the slow is a lie because spells don't use attack speed, I thought. I mean, that's what it's telling me, but the staff has crit damage on it, so I'm gonna take it over the wand. First up, let me do a regular skill build here. Magic Claw, and then 3 into MP recovery. Max Magic Guard, max increased MP. And then you want as much magic armor as you want. The Magic Guard is here. Magic Claw is here. Let me try this out. Oh, old Roar used to look so cool. Oh, everyone's here. Okay. Yeah, I was playing with the new version of Roar, where it was like the orange tiger, but the blue tiger looks really cool. Okay, Magic Claw. Yup. And then... let me try Energy Bolt real quick. Does this hit multiples? Is that how that works? Wait, no, these both only hit one. Why would you ever do Magic Bolt? Huh, okay. Time to take these both off. We have Teleport, and then MP Eater, Meditation, Fire Arrow. Is it Poison Breath? Yeah, it's Poison Breath and then a bit of Slow. Let me try these. So Poison Breath explodes on contact, dealing poison damage to 40 nearby enemies and granting chance to poison. And then Fire Arrow, does it deal to multiple or not? Okay, first off, let me try Slow. Apparently Fire Arrow only hits one. Good to know. Oh, I guess mobbing with poison could be really interesting. You can have both dots on at the same time? Wait. That seems really fun. And I love instant teleport. Oh, that feels so nice. How much does Poison Breath do at max? So it does that much, then Fire Arrow does a lot more. I don't know the math on if you want Poison Breath or Fire... oh wow, Fire Arrow does like 3 times the amount. So Poison Breath does 80? Fire Arrow does 180, yeah. So it looks like... you do that, and then you, I guess that's the best way to apply damage. I guess you want sniping spots, huh? Yeah, I don't know if it's better to use Poison Breath, plus whatever. Yeah, I don't know if it's better to spam Poison Breath. So to take out a group of 4 enemies with Poison Breath, you need to hit them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish times 1. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish? 8-ish attacks? Take out an enemy. 3 attacks with fire arrow, it looks like. 1, 2, 3. 3 times 4 is 12. I guess poison is better for AoE. I guess they're both good. Fire is definitely better for single target though. And then I guess you, adjust it based on, and then you change it based on your enemy's weaknesses. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Oh, wow, you can dodge a lot easier with, you can dodge a lot easier with, teleport. Oh, that feels nice. Okay, that's not bad. But that's not why we're here. We are here because we want to try out third job. Let me, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. It looks like the play is kind of to poison it down until there's like poison breath down until there's 1 or 2 and then use fire arrow. I went the wrong way. Huh. Let me try and get to the dungeon first. Yeah, teleport feels great. It definitely does not have the range I'm used to, though. For the second job, Fire Poison, I really want to try out third job, Fire Poison, but I want to get to the dungeon maps. Okay. Time to put skills in. So we have Elemental Resistance, Elemental Amplification, Explosion, Poison Mist, Elemental Composition, Seal, and a Spell Booster. I can't max out Elemental Composition. I think I want to max out Explosion and Poison Mist. Spell Booster? How much is Seal? 3 in Resistance. 2 in Composition, 1 in Seal. I think at this point, you would change out, you would bring in elemental composition as your solo, and then these two. So elemental composition is a single monster. Poison mist is a 15-second cooldown mist. And then explosion deals fire damage to up to 4 monsters. If they're poisoned, deal the remaining damage of the status duration all at once and remove poison. Deal damage. Okay. So it would be something more like this. What is Seal? Seal is interesting. Then you have Spell Booster, Element Amplification. Oh, yeah, that's a really good skill, huh? Yeah, so now you have mobbing and bossing. Didn't you used to be able to use your poison mist over with no cooldown? Did they change it? Huh. Huh. So it looks like you can't really teleport around the map and do poison farming like crazy anymore. Unless that's like a 4th job only thing. Interesting. Oh, you can miss? Oh, and you can hit underneath with explosion too. I don't know if Poison Mist is better than Poison Burst. Let's see. Summons a Poison Mist that lasts for 5 seconds, 100% success rate. Oh. And then Max Poison Breath only has a 75% success rate. It deals less damage over time as well. Decisions. You need magic rocks for spell booster, it looks like. I guess the thing with second job is that slow is not that good. So you can afford to max out Poison Breath and Fire Arrow. Yeah, you know what? I think I might just look up some old guides on Fire Poison mages to see how they work. But I think that'll be it for today's stream. I think I really like the Poison Mist and Fire Arrow, and I love elemental composition. Look at this spell, it's so cool. Also, Explosion is really nice, and I like that you summon a frog. I finally understand why there's like snake theming on modern MapleStory stuff, because you used to summon poisonous animals in third job and not just like a small theme. Whoops, let me not chill in there. Let me put on my NX. And I think that's going to be it for today's stream. Okay. Thanks everyone for watching. I had so much fun doing this. Tomorrow is the last day for, I think tomorrow is the last day for MapleStory Classic World. Let me check my email. They sent me an email about this. MapleStory, here it is. It ends in 20 hours. So 20 hours and 20 minutes-ish? So it closes 10 p.m. is 20, minus 4 hours. 6. It closes at 6. Yeah. So I'm gonna be Dragon Knighting my way through Sleepywood and stuff before we head out for the final photo. But yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be the last stream. Just gonna be playing some Dragon Knight, testing it out. I'm definitely making a Fire Poison Mage as my my main when Classic World does a full release, for sure. Yeah, anyway. Ooh, wait, I should write down notes. For, let me write down notes. MapleStory Classic World feedback. Like citizenship, want in Alinea. Was knocked around a lot while grinding as a warrior? What else is there? I liked the cooldown removal patch. Enjoyed having, what is it? I enjoyed having movement skills on all the jobs. Assaulter plus flash jump felt amazing to play. Stacked meso explosions. And level ups in El Nath were really loud and peaked my audio. Yeah. I want Monster Book. What Monster Book? Third job felt a bit underwhelming damage-wise, but that's because I was this is a vibes thing. And then Priest really needs help. Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna put on the feedback form. Anyway, I really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna end off the stream today. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it for today's Classic World stream. I hope you enjoyed. Let's see. If you're on TikTok and you enjoyed, please consider checking me out on my YouTube and my Twitch. If you're on Twitch, please, oh yeah, and dropping a like and a follow. If you're on YouTube, please consider dropping a follow. Sorry, if you're on Twitch, if you're on Twitch, please consider dropping a follow. And if you're on YouTube, please consider hitting the 4 YouTube buttons. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell if you want to catch more streams. My streams are usually scheduled by Mondays for the upcoming week. You can check out upcoming streams on the YouTube channel page and the Twitch schedule page. Speaking of, tomorrow is going to be the last stream of the week. It is MapleStory Classic World, starting at 3 p.m. Pacific daytime, and then pushing probably 2 hours into the screenshot, the everyone screenshot, and then maybe checking out Forgotten Hollow, maybe checking out Sleepywood, and then that'll be it for the stream. Yeah, gotta check out all of that stuff. What else is there? Yeah. Next week, I am thinking of doing Persona 5 Tactica again after so long, and maybe Persona 3 Reload if I manage to finish my off-stream clear of it that day. What else is there? Yeah, speaking of the YouTube channel, all my streams are archived on the YouTube channel, and VODs are on Twitch if you want to go back and watch them. Or if you're watching on the playback now, hi, hope you had a great time. Anyway, I think that's it for today's stream. I hope you have a great rest of your morning, night, afternoon, wherever, whenever you're watching this. This is your Captain Ren Clomos signing off. Goodbye, Star Marauders, and stay dreaming!